So this is the item 12, establishment of the evaluation body for the next cycle. So the members of the committee, we can now move on item 12, the next one, establishment of the evaluation of the body for the next cycle. So, Madam Secretary, please take the floor and present this item to us.
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson. So, in this item, the committee is invited to adopt the terms of reference, to do three different things, I would say. To adopt the terms of reference of the evaluation body, as contained in Annex 1 of Document 12, which repeats the language, except, of course, the number of the cycle, the year cycle, of your previous decisions to establish the first evaluation body that evaluated nominations this year. So they are exactly the same terms of reference, except the year that has changed from 15 to 2016. You are also called to appoint 2 NGOs and 1 expert for the 3 seats that are to be replaced this year as per decision 9COM11. This is Electoral Group 1, non-governmental organization, Electoral Group 2, non-governmental organization, and Electoral Group 5A, expert. And you are, of course, called also to reappoint those 9 members that had been elected last year. As you know, the terms of office of an evaluation body is 1 year. So even if you decide that only 3 of those members have to be appointed newly, you have to reappoint those 9 former members that have a term that is longer than over than 2015. I remind you that the candidates were proposed by state parties, all state parties to the convention, and that the chairperson of each electoral group of UNESCO, and not the electoral group of the Bureau here in the committee, had the task to coordinate the proposals and to send to the Secretariat a minimum of 2 and a maximum of 3 candidates for each vacant seat. You will find the names of the candidates in Annex 2 with links to their CVs in the case of experts and of their website and application for accreditation in the case of NGOs. Thank you.
Thank you, Madame Duval. The members of the committee, I propose that we proceed in order in which the Secretary introduced the work. First, to look at the terms of reference and then proceed to the appointment of the 3 new members of the evaluation body. Concerning the appointment of the 3 new members of the body, please be reminded that last year we suspended Rule 39 and we proceed to the election of the members by secret ballot. I also remind you that on Monday we adopted amendments to the rules of procedure introduced providing governing voting by secret ballot. Therefore we have several options from consensus to secret ballot or show of hands. So I'm in your hand to decide how to choose the new member of our evaluation body. Please, dear members of the committee, suggest something to us how to proceed, secret ballot or showing hands. I see Belgium would like to suggest something. Belgium, take the floor, please.
Thank you, Chair. Belgium would like to propose a secret vote, a secret ballot.
Thank you, Belgium. Is there any? Yes, Latvia, please take the floor.
Thank you. We would like to second the proposal just expressed by Belgium. Thank you.
Okay, I think this is the point where one or two countries suggest the secret ballot, so we therefore proceed with secret ballot. And as we decide on Monday, the chairperson hasn't got any rule in this position right now. So we choose 3 members of the evaluation body. May I therefore suggest that we first proceed to adopt the terms of reference as shows on the screen. Are there any comments or questions, or can we adopt them as proceed? We will proceed paragraph by paragraph. Or as a whole, if there is no objection, but I see Latvia, so please, Latvia, take the floor.
Thank you. Latvia would just appreciate probably a little additional explanation, namely concerning paragraph 4E. And we're just thinking of the fact that later during the agenda of the committee we're going to decide on the application of referral option not only for the representative list but also to other mechanisms, and which might, in case the General Assembly so decides, take effect for the operational directives in June 2016. So we were wondering whether it can affect already the way how the evaluation body could work in 2016. So thank you in advance for some additional explanation. Thank you.
Madam Secretariat, please take the floor.
Yes, indeed, it may affect the way the evaluation body may work for the next cycle, and so what we propose is that you deal with that after in other matters, so that first you adopt it because you didn't discuss further things, and we will propose something that will deal with this specific situation in other business together with the proposal linked to the transfer of an element. But we are aware that if you adopt like that the terms of reference, you may need to adjust what you say later in the week. Tomorrow, okay? So for the time being, let's consider that as you didn't adopt anything contrary to that, you can keep these terms of reference, and you may wish to revise these in a further item tomorrow.
So is there any objection, or can we adopt it? Can we adopt? Belgium, thank you.
Thank you, Chair. And thanks to Latvia for making us read the document more attentive. I would also like to point out, but of course we won't make any changes right now, 4D, which deals with the $25,000, because I think we have a decision also later on to maybe change this amount in one of the later documents. So then we can also come back to this. I just wanted to point it out, nothing more than that. Thank you.
Madam Secretary?
Sorry? Yes, I want to clarify. The files of the evaluation that the evaluation body is going for 2016 to evaluate have already been received in March last. So the job that you are giving them is in conformity with the files received on 31st of March 2015. But if you are adopting the item that would be proposed on the transfer on an element, you may need to add a task, an additional task on these terms of reference to the next evaluation body. But this discussion will take place tomorrow. So for the time being, because the 25,000 ceiling is anyway going to apply to next cycle for the body, not for this cycle. I hope I am clear. Because it has to be approved by the General Assembly. It's a proposal of amendments of the directives. You cannot decide yourself the amount. It must be approved by the General Assembly. So the 2016 file already received are going to be subject to this evaluation body, and so the ceiling is 25,000.
Was this clarification suitable for you? Okay. Is there any question or? Okay, I can't see, so I think we have the chance to adopt as a whole. Adopted. Having adopted all paragraphs of the terms of reference, can we now adopt the terms of reference in their entirety as they appear in the appendix? Yeah? Hammer was already done. I'm sorry, just I'm a little bit confused with the paper. So, Madam Secretary, can you explain us to the procedure how we are voting by secret ballot?
Yes. So the Secretariat will distribute to all committee members 3 ballots, 1 for each vacant seat and 1 envelope. Each committee member must make its intention clear for each of the 3 vacant seats, and not only for the vacancy concerning their own electoral groups. Each member is voting for the whole groups. The 3 candidates with the highest number of votes will be elected. Each ballot carries the names of all candidates for each seat, and you are invited to circle the names of candidates for whom you wish to vote, as shown on the screen. You should circle only 1 name per vacant seat. Otherwise, your vote will be considered invalid in regard to this seat. Please fold the ballot papers, put them in the envelope that is handed to you, and seal it. Do not write on the envelope, please. The absence of a circle for a seat is considered an abstention as regards to this seat. After a 5-minute break to allow you to prepare the ballots, we will do a roll call of the committee members so that they can deposit their envelopes in the ballot box at the podium. Thank you.
Thank you, Madame Duvel. Are there any questions about the procedure? And just would like to see, is there any? Okay, I think no. So to start, we need 2 volunteers who are willing to assume the role of tellers of the election. Are there any volunteers among members of the committee to be the teller? So I ask the committee members to volunteering for this task. Yeah. Côte d'Ivoire, thank you. And another delegation? Please be brave. Okay, thank you, Latvia. Thank you, and can I invite you to join us to the podium? Did all committee members receive the ballots and envelopes? Okay, anybody can show me missings? Okay. If everything is clear and everybody has got the papers, you have 5 minutes to circle the names of the candidates for whom you wish to vote before the call to deposit the ballot. 5 minutes, not break, but for thinking. Thank you. Is there anybody who not take the decision and thinking on?
Sorry about that.
Okay, I see there are some delegations who are still.
But we're already.
Are you finished? Okay. Thank you. So right now I invite Ms. Duvel to conduct the roll call, so as collect the ballots of each delegation.
OK. Alors, je vais appeler les États par ordre alphabétique de l'ordre français et vous voyez l'ordre qui s'affiche sur les écrans et donc vous pouvez vous préparer en l'avance. C'est pas la peine d'attendre que je vous appelle pour vous avancer, comme ça va aller très vite. Donc l'Afghanistan est absent. L'Algérie. La Belgique se prépare. A voté. L'Algérie a voté. La Belgique et le Brésil se préparent. A voté. Le Brésil. A voté. Bulgarie. A voté. Congo. A voté. Côte d'Ivoire. A voté. Égypte. A voté. Éthiopie. A voté. Grèce. A voté. Hongrie. A voté. Inde. A voté. Kirghizistan. A voté. Lettonie. A voté. Mongolie. A voté. Namibie. A voté. Nigeria. A voté. Ouganda. A voté. Pérou.
Oh, ça c'est que c'est le plus.
A voté. République de Corée. A voté. Sainte-Lucie. A voté. Tunisie. À voter, Turquie. À voter, Uruguay. À voter.
Thanks for the Secretariat and thanks for the members for the voting and thanks for our colleagues to do this voluntary work. So while we gather the envelopes and counting the voting, let us proceed with the item 13.